What's up, guys? So the two projects you're going to see in this video is a 6-foot aluminum Jetstream boat that is going to be powered by a 530 or 533 cc two-cylinder, two-stroke jet ski engine. The other project is going to be a 74 Bronco that has a 5-liter swap in it, and not a pushrod 5-liter, a Coyote 5-liter. So, and it also has a 6R80 and it's still 4-wheel drive. So that's going to be a really cool setup, so enjoy. So here's another project right here. This is a 6-foot Jetstream adventure boat. This is going to have a, what is it, a 533 cc two-stroke. This is for a kid. It's a little much of a motor for, and this thing is small. I mean, I could almost just grab this thing and pick it up and walk off with it. It is very tiny. So he's just trying to figure out how to set up the jet drive and everything. He's just doing a little bit of testing and trying to make the jet drive from the jet ski work in it. And he's already got the ECU stuff mounted right here, or the electronic control module, whatever you want to call it. And then the fuel tank will be under here, and then you'll have the motor right here. And then the bearing housing for the jet drive, it'll go through, and then you'll have the jet drive hanging out the back right there. But that's going to be a pretty cool little project. That's he's got to get that done pretty quick. So this will be the first thing to probably get done in the next week or so, and then probably back on that, and then whatever else you got going on, huh?
Too many projects.
Yep. So that's going to be a pretty cool little setup. This is going to be a kid's toy boat. So this will be a
toy.
That's one hell of a toy. So 530 cc two-stroke. That's going to be fairly quick for
6-foot boat.
For a 6-foot boat. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So we'll keep after that one too as well.
Well, it's kind of intimidating just because I've never driven a boat.
Yeah.
I mean, I put a boat on a trailer.
Hey, you've driven a boat, just not a 6-foot two-stroke boat. So yeah, that's gonna be a cool little setup. So I'm sure that lifts pretty loud. So, and here's the wheel. Not sure if it's going to be, it might be center drive. It might be a little off over here, so that way they can take two kids can go right around it or what. But it's going to be really, really cool. We're going to try to keep after this one too. I think we're going to wrap it. I bet it'll probably look like one of them really cool wakeboard boats. Here's the motor right here. So it needs it was sitting in a jet ski for a good while, so it's going to need some stuff. It needs to be cleaned up, you know, probably just go through it a little bit. We do know it needs a reed. One of the reeds is busted in it, and then he's got to redo the exhaust to help clear the hood on the boat. And then all this is all PJS parts, so it should be making more than stock power for sure. So just don't know how much rated to, and we'll see what it does. Maybe when he gets it done and he goes and tests it, we'll go out and we'll take a little ride in it or something if it'll handle two adults. Bam, got a 74 Bronco here. I just got back from paint not long ago. This thing is super clean. Not going to touch the paint because we got a little dust on it, but the thing is really clean. It's going to be a nice little setup. We'll try to keep an eye on this one too as well. The cool thing about this one is it's going to be 4-wheel drive with a Coyote swap. So this is going to be there's not much progress on this one right now because the Land Rover is taking a lot of it, and another little project is taking a lot of that too. But this is going to be basically just a stock setup, just with a 6R80 4-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
So
just got it back from paint, so that's why it's just barely put it on the frame 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And so I kind of just stuck it there on the lift, and I leave it up in the air when I'm not working on it. That way nobody can walk around it and
scratch it or anything.
Yeah.
Because it is super, super clean. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like no imperfections in this thing at all. The guy who painted it did a really, really good job. Painted every little spot, nook, cranny. So it's really clean. And then the frame's all done up. So it's going to be definitely one of them $100,000 Broncos, that's for sure. So, and it'll have AC and everything too, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So
I went through and replaced floor pans, replaced inside, outside rockers.
Yep.
Put rear skirted fenders back on it. All the fenders were changed out or were cut. So I went ahead and replaced those, replaced the tail light housings, tried to get rid of all the rust I could.
Yeah, a lot of this was rusted out and had little holes in it, little spots that needed to be touched up, and he completely pulled all these fenders off and redid all the rust underneath and cleaned it out. And now it's nice and fresh. It's a little dark. Let me turn this light on. But
this is like the very first like big overhaul I've ever done, complete from frame up. And as for installing the rocker panels, inside fender panels, everything, I did it all on my own. It's all been a learning curve. I'm not a pro body guy. I'm not a pro welder.
yep.
I don't have all the fancy spot weld tools.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are pros at anything. We're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's how you learn, though.
Yep.
Just try to make it happen.
So this thing will be pretty freaking sweet when it's done. And shoot, I mean, anything Coyote's pretty sweet. So that's gonna be kind of cool whenever it's going. But this will be one that's pushed off to the back a little bit because it's gotta get that thing done. And then another little project has to be done in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, a little mini boat.
Yep. So, okay guys, I just want to talk about the two projects you just seen in this video. This is kind of a teaser, or not really a teaser, but more of a kind of what's to come video. So the jet boat, or I say jet boat, the Jetstream boat has a deadline that it has to be done by. So that thing we will see a lot of progress on fairly quickly, and hopefully in a couple weeks, maybe a week or two, we'll see it on the water and we can actually get some footage of that, and that'd be really cool. Maybe even be able to take a ride in the thing. But the Bronco is going to be a long-term kind of, I say long-term, but it's just one of those things that it's going to be such a meticulous build that it will take a long time, because every little nut and bolt will be brand new on it. Every little line will be brand new. Every little piece of wire will be brand new on this thing. Nothing is going to be old. It's going to be pretty much brand new, rolling off the showroom from '74, but with a modern powertrain, just a resto mod basically. So that is going to be a really cool video, and it's still four-wheel drive with a new trans. So you got a 6-speed trans with lockup and a 5-liter Coyote that, with a tune and some bolt-ons, they make about 400 horse. So that's going to be a really cool Bronco. So we'll keep track of that as much as possible. I feel like that's going to be a long process on that build, so the videos will probably be spaced out quite a bit. But if he does get some progress rolling on it, we'll get over there, we'll film it. You can take a look at it, and if you got a Bronco that you're dying to do that swap, at least you might be able to see. If you need to ask a question, don't hesitate to comment, and then I'll try to answer it as best I can. And we'll try to keep these videos coming out. I'm going to try to do as best I can, at least post 1 to 2, maybe even 3 a week. But right now I'm just kind of grabbing any footage I can and posting it when I can, just to keep you entertained. If you want to like and subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay up to date on any of this stuff. It'd be really awesome. I'm trying to grow this channel a little bit more. It's kind of for fun, so we'll see kind of where it takes us. So peace.